Hi, I'm Mark Boncher, editor for American Snowmobiler magazine, and here we're back with another episode of AmSnow TV. In this episode, you're going to get tons of new information. We do a travel segment on the Grand Superior Lodge up north at Two Harbors in Minnesota. Great snow, great trails, just a fun place to ride. If you've never been there, highly suggest going. In addition to that, we've got our 2016 long-term test review on the Yamaha Viper LTX 137, and this has the turbo on it. Finally, we've got two separate segments on new 2017 machines. The Polaris XCR, which is, a throwback to the XCR of old, but really a race replica Rush for 2017. In addition, we've got CAT's new ZR 137 RR. Formerly, the RRs were only in a 129 chassis, now it's in a 137. So look for all this and more coming your way on AmSnow TV.
Today we had the opportunity to ride the North Shore trails in northern Minnesota along the shores of Lake Superior. Scenic, beautiful trails, beautifully groomed. We started our day out at Grand Superior Lodge, one of the premier lodging destinations in this part of Minnesota here.
Our resort itself offers main lodge, lake homes, cabins. In our main lodge we feature 25 rooms, and they range from standard rooms with two queen beds to king suites with king beds, jacuzzis, and private walkout balconies. For us also, with us sitting on the Lake Superior, we're sitting about 50 feet from the water's edge. You have that great Lake Superior view. You'll also see in the main lodge our pool, sauna, hot tub, full-line restaurant, lounge. We also have a library with complimentary internet access. Outside of our main lodge, we have our lake log homes, and they range from 1, 2, 3, and 4 bedrooms, accommodating up to a whole staff of 12 people in our larger units. And then in our 1 and 2 bedroom cabins, we can accommodate anybody from up to 6 people.
Made our first stop at Gooseberry Falls. Very popular park here in Minnesota, Minnesota State Park actually. And we just took a tour there, gave ourselves a little walking tour. You pull right up into the parking lot there next to the visitor center. Take a quick stroll, about 10 minutes to the falls. Frozen Falls this time of year are beautiful. Lots of scenery, photo opportunities, just a fantastic way to start our day. From there we hopped back on the trail and continued north a little ways. Made a stop for lunch and then hit up a scenic overlook with a nice little shack there to warm up, build a fire if you want, have a little lunch maybe. And it's just been a fantastic day out on the trails here. This area has so much to offer for snowmobiling. Wide trails, groomed trails. You got climbs, you've got twisty trails, really a lot of variety for everybody here. Any rider's gonna enjoy this. They've got plenty of snow here. Come on up, check it out. It's really just a fantastic way to spend your day riding. We're out here on the trails today on the brand new 2017 Polaris Rush XCR. Now this sled comes in both the 600 and the 800 HO motors, so there's something for everybody here with this sled. And this is the racer sled, folks. This is the one that Polaris is designing to compete with the XRS. You can pick it up from the dealer and race it. It's got the chassis reinforcement, so a little bit more durability than you would get from just your standard chassis. It's also got an aggressive 1.35-inch lug, so you've got a little bit more pickup out of that 121-inch track. And what's really awesome about this sled is it comes in that Pro S ride height with the Pro X style of suspension. What you're getting here is a 2-inch shock body, and that's going to give you a lot more performance and a lot more capability out of those shocks up front and in the rear. And you're going to find that this sled can really handle the big stuff and is going to be way more planted in those tight corners than your Pro X sleds. So if you're one of those racer type guys, the guys that like to pound the moguls real hard, this sled is going to have the performance capabilities that you're looking for at a very comfortable ride height that's going to handle razor sharp in the corners.
So one of the sleds that aggressive riders are going to be really excited to ride this year from Arctic Cat is the new 2017 8000 RR. Now there's two really main things that are new and exciting about this sled. One, Brian Dick, who is basically the main man behind shot calibration at Arctic Cat and also a racer himself, has gone through this sled to make the shot calibration a little bit more plush. Now traditionally the RRs, race replica is what RR stands for, have been a little bit stiffer. This sled is now able to take all of the big bumps and have a little bit more plushness to the ride for the normal trail rider. Number two, this sled is now available in a 137-inch length. I'm super excited about that. The 137-inch length bridges the bumps better. It's a more comfortable ride. So those two things, the shot calibration and the 137-inch length, are super new for 2017 for the...
We're promoting AmSnow TV across all our media outlets, including our brand new website, e-newsletters, social media, and of course, the best magazine in the biz. Let us do the same for you. To find out how American Snowmobiler can help your business reach up to 214,000 snowmobile enthusiasts each month, contact our advertising department today.
Yamaha gave us the opportunity to test their 2016 LTX LE Viper this year. Now, we've got to say, this is probably the best handling Yamaha that we've been on in recent memory. A couple of things that stand out on this sled. One, the QS3 shocks up front. A lot of different sleds from several makers have these. They're easy to tune and, you know, just basically makes the front end handling easy to get exactly where you want it. This one, yes, it does have the turbo on it, which is an MPI turbo, but it's Yamaha factory approved. So this is putting out roughly 179, 180 horsepower, roughly equivalent to Cat's Suzuki turbo in their 9000. Again, like we said before, this thing handles very well. One of the reasons it does handle so well is it has the Yamaha damper system on it, which is basically a small chassis shock that takes out a lot of the noise, a lot of, you know, that extra chassis vibration and resonance that you feel when you're on the trail. You're in odd space stutter bumps, maybe your bumper starts to pass you up a little bit, but it really calms all of that down and a lot of the chatter down. So like I said before, this thing really handles well. In recent memory, we can't remember another Yamaha sled that is this good in the trails.
Did you know you can have North America's most trusted snowmobile voice at your fingertips wherever you go? Digital subscriptions are available from a variety of sources for your tablet or smartphone. It includes 6 issues of American Snowmobiler for just $14.95, or combine it with your print subscription for just another $1 per issue. Visit AmSnow.com for more details. And while you're there, don't forget to register as a website user and sign up for our e-newsletter.
We appreciate you guys tuning in to this episode of AmSnow TV. Don't forget that you can subscribe on our website, amsnow.com, and you can also sign up for our email newsletter there. Check us out on Facebook as well. Our next episode is our real world shootout episode, so we'll see you then.